Lesson number 5, Proof by Contradiction. At the end of the session, you will be able to explain the concept of indirect proof or proof by contradiction. Follow the steps of indirect proof or proof by contradiction. Analyze basic rule of logic because proof of contradiction depends on it. And use proof of contradiction to verify mathematical statement. Proof by contradiction. It is also called indirect proof, one of the most powerful types of proof in mathematics. It is powerful because it can be used to prove any statement in several fields of mathematics, in logic. And also, as a comp-sci student, you need to have this logical ability or skill. That's why you need to study direct and indirect proof. To prove something by contradiction, we assume that we want to prove is not true, that it is not true, and then show that the consequences of this are not possible. That is, the consequences contradict either what we have just assumed or something we already know to be true, or indeed both. We call this a contradiction. We have here examples, so just read the handouts I provided here in Moodle. Steps of proof by contradiction. First, assume your statement to be false. Second, proceed as you would with a direct proof. Third, come across a contradiction. Then fourth, state that because of the contradiction, it can be the case that the statement is false, so it must be true. No two ways. Truth and falsity are opposites. If one exists, then the other cannot. This is the basic rule of logic, and proof by contradiction depends upon it. Truth and falsity are mutually exclusive, so it will not happen at the same time. So that a statement cannot be true and false at the same time. If the statement can be proven true, then it cannot be false. That's common sense. If the statement can be proven false, then it cannot be true. If the statement cannot be proven true, then it's false. If the statement cannot be proven false, then it's true. Let us have example number 1. No integers y and z exist for which 24y plus 12z equals 1. Okay, so listen further with my recorded tutorial video, online live class in my previous comp-sci students regarding this topic.
Prove this statement is false. So, i-assume merong value si y sa z na pag sinabshoot, magiging sagot 1. Prove it is false. Okay, so para magawa yon, first thing first, you need to get the common factor of the left side of the equation. Copy the equation 24y plus 12z is equal to 1. And you know that the left side of the equation, you can divide both by 12. I-divide nyo na lang lahat sa 12. Pwede naman eh. When you divide each term by 12, 24 divided by y is 12y. Plus 12z divided by 12 is z is equal to 1 over 12. Kung mapapansin nyo, bakit ito? Dalawang integer. Diba, ang magiging sagot dito, pag nag-add ka daw ng dalawang integer, sagot integer din. Saktong bilang, 1. Ba't dito? Nag-add ka ng mga integers. Kung saktong bilang yung y saka z, at ba't ang sagot niya fraction? So, yun na agad, contradiction na yun. So, ang contradiction natin dito, kasi ang naging sum niya, sum is fraction. So, ang contradiction statement mo, class, pag nilagay mo ay ganito. You cannot add together two integers to produce a fraction. Yan ang contradiction mo. Hindi ka daw makakapag-add, Tagalogin ka, hindi ka makakapag-add ng dalawang saktong bilang na ang sagot fraction. Naintindihan niyo ba yung sinabi ko? Hindi ka makakapag-add ng dalawang saktong bilang na ang sagot fraction. Example, 1 plus 3. O parehas sakto yun. Sagot ba? Pwedeng fraction? O 7 plus 11. Ang sagot ba? Fraction? Naintindihan po ba? So, it means, itong ating contradiction cannot be proven false. Hindi mo siya mapoprove na false. So, kung hindi siya mapoprove na false, it must be true. Totoo. Totoo yung sinabi na yan, na hindi ka makakapag-add ng dalawang integers na ang sagot fraction. Bakit? Kasi, kumbaga hindi mo daw ito mapapatunayang false. Kung hindi mo siya mapapatunayang false, so totoo. Kasi pag nag-add ka, yung sinasabi ko nga, na 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, sakto, hindi siya fraction. Pag sinabing fraction, non-integer, ibang tawag. 5 plus 7. Sakto, 12. 7 plus 11. Sakto, 18. Okay? So, therefore, the original statement, yung given mo, the original equation or statement is valid or true. So, itong pinaka nasa taas na to, ito, yung pinaka sinabi na yan na statement, no integers y and z exist for which 24y plus 12z is equal to 1, totoo siya, true. Kumbaga, wala talagang integer na pag sinubstitute mo, saktong bilang, magiging sagot 1. Kasi ang mga sagot nga, fraction eh. Example number 2. Square root of 2 is irrational. Ma'am, ano po ba irrational? Mamaya sasabihin ko kung ano yung irrational. So, i-prove mo, first step, prove this statement is false. Pag i-prove mo na false yan, sasabihin mo, square root of 2 is not irrational. Ibig sabihin, kailangan mo i-prove, square root of 2 is rational na lang, is rational. Ma'am, ano po ba irrational? I-define natin siya. Recall. Ang representation ng rational numbers sa algebra Q, kahit saan libro, rational number is a number that can be expressed as fraction in the form of A over B. Fraction daw siya in the form of A over B. Ayan. So, ano pa? Ano pang ibang definition ng rational numbers bukod dyan? Pwede mong sabihin, kung fraction ang kakalabasan niya in the form of A over B, ibig sabihin, itong fraction na to, this fraction can be reduced into lowest term. Kumbaga, pwede mo siya i-lowest term. Lowest term. Alam niyo naman yung lowest term, di ba? Kung wari, ang fraction nyo ay 2/4, pwede pa siya i-lowest term. Ano magiging sagot? Divide both numerator, denominator by 2, so 1/2. Kung wari, ang fraction nyo ay 6/9, pwede i-lowest term. Madi-divide sa 3, both numerator, denominator, so 6 divided by 3 is 2/3. Ayan. Nakukuha po? Ayan. So, at ang isa pang rule, pag daw ni-lowest term mo siya, yun daw final answer mo, either numerator or denominator, add number. Example, itong 1/2, di ba yung taas add? Example, yung 2/3, yung baba add. So, kailangan ganun daw yung rule pag rational numbers. Ang irrational numbers, sa kabilang banda, syempre, cannot be expressed as fraction. Hindi mo ma-express as fraction ang irrational. So, pag rational, pwede mo siyang gawing fraction na dapat yung mga fraction daw pwedeng i-lowest term, na pag ni-lowest term mo, yung numerator or denominator pwedeng parehas add o kaya alin sa kanila isa yung odd number. Yan yung rule ng rational. So, ngayon, ang susunod natin gagawin, kailangan na natin siyang i-prove. Una, dahil pinaprove nga natin yung square root of 2 ay rational number, kailangan equals natin to sa A over B. Tapos next step, kailangan masabi natin na either yung A or B odd number. Tindihan po, yung A or B, yung fraction niya, either naka-lowest term or hindi, or pag ni-lowest term mo, dapat odd. So, ang una kong gagawin is square both sides. So, pag in-square ko to, magiging 2 na lang to, makakancel yung power saka yung index niya na square root, square. So, 2 na lang matitira is equal to a squared over b squared. Then next, ang susunod, isolve natin si a squared. So, ang gagawin ko, right over 1, then cross multiply. Ito muna, 2 times b squared, 2b squared is equal to a squared times 1, a squared. Okay. So, dito pa lang, kitang-kita nyo, yung a squared, ang katumbas niya 2b squared. So, ibig sabihin, never siyang magiging odd. Kung yung a squared, never magiging odd, di ba ang katumbas ng a squared 2b squared? Eh, di ba ibig sabihin, ang katumbas ngayon ng a ay any number, yun mo multiply sa 2. Di ba pag ang mga number, tinimes mo sa 2, automatically even. Kahit anong number. Kuwari 11, add yun, i-times mo sa 2, even na. Diba? Kung wari 13, i-times mo sa 2, 26, even na. So, it means A is even. Kasi never siyang magiging odd. O, another one, kung wari ang isosolve ko naman ay si B. Yung bang B, pwede siyang maging odd. O, para ma-solve, ang gagawin nyo, kasi pag sinolve ko to, minanipulate ko to class ha, kuwari meron kang do 2b squared is equal to a squared. Divide both sides by 2. 2 cancel. So b squared is equal to a squared over 2. So hindi yan ang gagawin kong process. Kasi mas maganda siguro ang gawin ko class para mapakita na yung b ay odd. I-represent ko yung a, example 2c. O yan, even. Diba sinabi nga natin A is even. So pag A is even, ang format ng A, kung ayaw nyo ng C, pwede kong sabihin na yung, kung na-prove na natin na yung A is even, pwede natin sabihin yung A 2K. O kung ayaw nyo ng C. Kasi iyan ang representation ng even eh. So gagawin ko, papalitan ko yung A dito sa formula. Ito class ha, yung A na to, papalitan ko ng 2K. So magiging 2K squared siya is equal to 2b squared. Kinopya ko lang. So, ngayon, ang mangyayari, 2b squared is equal to 2k squared. 4k squared, di ba? Divide both sides by 2. Kasi sinusolve natin dito si b squared. So, cancel now 2. So, b squared is equal to 4 divided by 2, 2k squared. Ano napansin nyo? So, yung b squared and class, ang katumbas niya even. Kasi tinatimes sa to yung right side eh. So, ibig sabihin, ang b mo is even. Lagi siyang even. So, ngayon, kung yung a always even at yung b always even, dito sa formula na to, na from nag-start tayo sa square root of 2, which is equal to ab, hindi siya rational. So, it means, tama nga na irrational siya. Therefore, hindi siya rational eh. So, ibig sabihin ngayon, therefore, square root of 2, therefore the statement is, square root of 2 irrational is valid. Therefore, the statement, square root of 2 is irrational or is valid or true. Ganun lang. Therefore, the statement is valid or true. Kumbaga, itong sinabi na to, yung original na original, square root of 2 is irrational, valid siya or totoo na irrational talaga yung square root of 2. Actually, kung alam mo yung definition ng irrational, square root of 2 kahit hindi mo na-computed, irrational talaga siya. Kasi ang irrational numbers naman class, siya yung walang square roots, saka siya yung mga decimal na iba-iba yung katumbas. Kung wari, 0.65, rational yan. Kasi terminating decimal yan. So, ang irrational, example, pi. Diba alam yung katumbas ng pi? 3.141569, parang ganyan, iba-ibang numbers. Kung wari, iba-ibang numbers. Yan yung irrational. So, pag kinompute mo sa calculus yung square root of 2, iba't ibang numbers ang sagot niyan. Ang square root of 2 ay nasa pagitan siya ng square root of 1 saka square root of 4. 1 point something ang sagot dyan. 1 point something. Kuwari, 5, 6, 9, iba-iba. Ulitin ko, ang irrational number, hindi siya pwedeng maging fraction kasi hindi siya terminating, hindi siya repeating decimal. Saka wala siyang square root.
Thank you, class. I hope you understood or even grasp a little this proof by contradiction or indirect proof, because it's really quite hard. So I will not give you an activity, but I will include this in your exam in the form of multiple choice test. Good luck. Thank you.